Chapter 11 Calendars. Calendars are also regularly asked in Group 1 Prelims and also Mains. These are all very common questions in any competitive examinations, and these are usually considered to be one of the toughest questions in mental ability. But if you understand the concept here, then they are very easy to solve and you can easily score the marks in calendar problems. There are three models in calendars. First, I will tell you the models of the questions, then we will go to the concept. The first model is you will be given a date and you will be asked to find which day of the week the date falls on. For example, let us consider 15th August 1947. They will ask you which day of the week is 15th August 1947, or take any random day. You have to random date and you have to find which day of the week that particular date falls on. In the second model, they will tell you the day of the week of a particular date. For example, let us take your birthday. Your birthday is on Sunday in 2015. On which day will it be in 2016? So they have given the day of the week for a particular year, and you have to find on which day it will fall in some other year with regard to this. And remember, in this model, the given day on 2015, for example, in this question, your birthday is on Sunday in 2015. This may be true or may not be true. It doesn't matter. You have to take this as the starting point and find what is asked. So this Sunday on 2015, your birthday being on Sunday in 2015, may be true or may not be true. The third model is you will be given a year, 2010. The calendar of 2010 is same as the calendar of which year? Will be the same as the calendar of which year? So what this means is that January 1st 2010 should be, if it is on Monday, it should be the same day on a particular year, January 1st of some X year. It should be the same. So not only January 1st, every day should be the same. Then only the entire calendar of 2010 can be said to be the same as the calendar of some other year. So these are the three models. So in order to solve these type of problems, first you have to have clarity in some concepts. First thing is, how many days are there for a week? 1 week contains 7 days. This is the basic thing. The week starts from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Second thing, how many days are there in a year? 365 days in a normal year. What we call this a normal year. So there is another type of year which we call the leap year, which will contain an additional day, 366 days. This additional day the additional day will be on February 29th. So all the rest of the normal year, which contains 365 days, will have only 28 days in February, but the leap year will have the additional day will be accommodated in February, which gives 29 days in February. How this came to be? Usually, the time taken for Earth to revolve around the sun. Time taken for Earth to revolve around the sun is 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 47.5 seconds. This is the usual time taken by Earth to revolve around the sun. This is called a solar year. But what we are doing, as this is not a round figure, 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 47.5 seconds, we are excluding this and we are using these 365 days as a normal year. So whatever has been excluded, 5 hours, 48 minutes, 47.5 seconds, whatever has been excluded, this will be rounded off to become one additional day for every 4 years. So this will be rounded off for one additional day in every 4 years. So what that means, every 4th year is a leap year. So every 4th year is a leap year. So is it clear so far? If not, just go back and listen from the beginning. Every 4th year will be a leap year. So if there is an year, say 2010, how will you find whether it is a leap year or a normal year? 2010 divided by 4. If it leaves a remainder, it is a normal year, and if the remainder is 0, and that is if the year is exactly divisible by 4 without a remainder, then it will be a leap year. Here the remainder will be 2, so this is not a leap year. So what will be the leap years in this millennium? 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012 and next 2016 and 2020. These are the leap years, because leap year falls every 4th year, and whichever year is divisible by 4 without a remainder, which is exactly divisible by 4, is a leap year. This is the concept of leap years. So there is another thing called the leap century. These leap centuries fall every 400 years. So just like the leap years, we can also calculate the leap century by whatever centuries are exactly divisible by 400. For example, 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, 2400. These are the leap centuries. So what is the importance of the leap year and leap centuries for us in solving the calendar problems as regard to the mental ability questions? Whenever the leap year or leap century comes, the 1st January of the next year, will be Monday. I think I will stop here. In this lecture, I will deal only with leap year and leap century, and I will explain the next concepts in the next lecture. I will just revise it from the beginning. A week has 7 days, starting with Monday to Sunday. Week has 7 days. A year has 365 days, and a leap year has 366 days. The additional day is accommodated on February 29th. This we have come to 365 days because the Earth takes 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 47 and a half seconds to revolve around the sun, which is called solar year. Because this is not a round figure, we took the 365 days and we made it an year, and the remaining 5 hours, 48 minutes, 47 and a half, 47 and a half seconds is rounded off to an additional day for every 4 years. Hence, a leap year falls every 4th year. So, in order to know whether a year is a leap year or a normal year, we will divide the given year by 4, and if it leaves a remainder, it is a normal year, and if it is exactly divisible by 4 without any remainder, that will be a leap year. So, some of the leap years are 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 16 and 20. There is another concept, the leap century. It comes every 400 years, and any year which is exactly divisible by 400 without a remainder is a leap century. Another thing I want to tell you here in this lecture itself, as we have seen, a week has 7 days and an year has 365 days, a normal year. So, how many weeks are there in a year? How many weeks per year in a normal year? So, we can get that by dividing 365 by 7, which gives us 52 weeks with one remainder. That means every normal year has 52 exact weeks and 1 day. How did we get this? Because every normal year has 365 days and every week has 7 days. We are dividing 365 by 7 to get 52, which is the number of weeks in a year, and after 52 weeks there will be one additional day which will be the remainder for every year. So I will end this lecture here. We will go to the next concept in the next lecture.